Online income. Before the internet, information was not always easy to come by. If you needed a recipe, you would most likely have to go to the bookstore and buy a cookbook or go to the library. If you ever wondered how something works, you could only guess or of course go to the library again. In other words, before the internet, information was not at our fingertips like it is now. Have you ever found yourself sitting on the couch, seeing something on TV and wondering, cool, I want to know more about that, and all you have to do is simply go to your computer and type whatever it is you are looking for into Google, and all of a sudden you had everything you needed. With the help of the internet, there has been an information explosion, and with this information explosion, 6 ongoing trends have formed. Infopreneur. It is not information, however, that we need more of. We are already drowning in information. The problem is not a lack of information or ideas, but a lack of information that is packaged properly. Information needs to be categorized into specialized knowledge that the consumer can use quickly. This is the job of an infopreneur, an entrepreneur that sells information. So, how can you be an infopreneur? Anyone with a good idea and some persistence can do it. You just need an interesting story or expertise that people want, plus good marketing skills. Your life story or your life's expertise have market value. You don't even need a unique, new system. It can be old knowledge, repackaged and remarketed in new ways. Look at all the diets out there. There are only 3 variables in the diet game: food, exercise, and mental attitude. The formula is pretty simple. 1. Identify a core human desire need. 2. Find new technology for solving this core desire need, or find a new way to market to this core desire need. With a winning idea, and many different media to market it, you can then branch into many related support and more residual income. There are 3 essential skills that you need as an infopreneur. 1. How to research, discover, acquire, and organize your ideas. What do you know that we don't? Or who do you know that knows something that the rest of us need or want to know? You don't have to spend years learning a core expertise. You can find some expert who is undermarketed and take his or her idea to the marketplace. Just remember to organize this information in the communication age style. Easy to learn, simple to use, fast results. 2. How to express, display, package, communicate yourself. Here are some core packaging skills you will need to develop, rent, or acquire. Find the best prices for materials. Designing useful, interesting packaging. Creating low-cost ways to organize your materials. 3. How to sell, distribute, disseminate, promote yourself and your product. Marketing is the essential skill. Here are some core marketing skills which you will have to buy, rent, or acquire. Writing compelling copy. Understanding psychology and human nature. Learning the secrets of direct mail advertising. Buying the best and cheapest advertising. Tracking your results. Managing a database. Tapping into the internet. You must have a core expertise that is either a revolutionary new technology or is an old expertise that has a new marketing strategy. As I said earlier, you don't have to be the expert yourself, but you do need to borrow, license, acquire the expertise from someone. You are looking for an expertise that has a large and growing body of interested people who can be easily identified, who have an immediate need-want problem that they are highly motivated to solve, who have the money to spend and are willing to spend it. Once you have identified your market and your expertise, then, the process of figuring out how to market your information in a way that causes people to want to buy it. Basically, there are no real new or totally unique human needs or wants. They have been the same for thousands of years: sex, money, self-esteem, health, relationships, beauty, greed. Your information should tap into one of these universal wants, needs. The title you select, the words you use to market your information, the benefits your information offers, the way it is packaged will cause consumers to flock to your product. Once you have discovered the right combination of message and media, you have cracked the code. Here is an example of steps to follow to become an infopreneur. Let's say that you are passionate about cooking with hot spices. 1. Brainstorm the most profitable topics. 2. Deliver hot and sensual content. 3. Publish quality and demand information. You'll be surprised at how quickly a following develops. 4. Monetize. Google AdSense automatically places relevant ads on your site, generating an excellent financial foundation. Refer pre-sold visitors to the affiliate programs of Barnes & Nobles for spicy cookbooks, and other merchants for cookware, food processors, and so forth. In context, textual recommendations from a trusted advisor convert into sales. Similarly, earn income by creating a page about the best spice retailer in each of the 100 largest cities around the world. Get paid via a pay-per-lead model from each. Increase revenues by selling your own ebook of the world's hottest, most exotic recipes. Cooking with fire. Even promote your own hot and spicy catering service for local clientele. There is no limit to the number of ways to monetize your traffic. The above are only a few possible examples for the hot and spicy niche. Nor is there a limit to the number of niches in the small business world. Robert Allen published a book in 1980 called Nothing Down: How to Buy Real Estate with Little or No Money Down. It took over 2 years before the money started to flow, but it was worth the wait. Since that time, he has earned millions of dollars in royalties. And every 6 months he still gets nice royalty checks. That's the power of residual income. It keeps flowing and flowing and flowing. Here are 8 tips that will help you get started producing audio tapes, books, reports, pamphlets, or any other medium you choose to sell to distribute your information. 1. Produce an information product for an audience that's already waiting to buy it. This will guarantee your greatest chance for success. 2. Clearly identify your target market and direct all your promotional materials towards them. When promoting and marketing your product, first identify its purpose. Then find a target market that will benefit from it. Once you've done that, find ways to bring them your message. Speak to them in ways they can relate both to your product and to you. The rapport this builds between you and your prospective buyers will ultimately lead to sales. 3. Always test the market before producing anything. This will save you time and money, if, by chance, you're not on the right track. If test marketing indicates your target market has no interest in the information your product provides, simply redirect your focus, find another topic, and start again with enthusiasm. Or stick with the same topic, but find another market that may be interested in what you have to say. 4. Keep your product simple, yet highly informational. Remember, the concept is not to compete with Hollywood, but to offer valuable information to specific groups of people who share the same interest. 5. Never stop searching for effective ways to promote your products and reach your target market. Marketing is everything. 6. Create ancillary products such as special reports, audio tapes, and books to complement your initial product. 7. Seek out others in your industry who might be willing to joint venture with you on a project. 8. Establish an effective order-taking system. Keeping track of your sales, your customers, advertising responses, and your shipping is critical if you plan on being successful. Optimalist marketing. The only things that matter in real estate are location, location, and location. The only things that matter for your website are traffic, traffic, and traffic. Just because you launched that spiffy-looking new website, or you've created some sharp autoresponders, there's no guarantee that someone will find you. You must drive traffic to your site. More specifically, you need to funnel prospects and clients into your autoresponder or steer people to your website on an ongoing basis. One method to acquire email addresses is referred to as the opt-in list. This is where someone has voluntarily given you her or his email address in exchange for some free or low-cost item. Or maybe they responded to an ad you placed somewhere on the internet. Or maybe that person attended one of your presentations. Maybe, as we'll see in just a bit, that person has come to you as a result of some affiliate program you are a member of. The key is to get the email address. Over time, as more and more people volunteer their email addresses, you are building a database of names that are of like-minded people. That database is the opt-in list of names of people that have given you permission to stay in touch with them. This will form the basis of what I call permission-based email marketing. My opt-in list is composed of people who fit into one of 4 general categories. 1. Business owners and professionals, or anyone who wants to build or enhance their personal, interpersonal and electronic networking skills. 2. They want to learn how to use those skills to grow their career or business, or to market themselves more creatively and effectively. 3. They want to generate multiple sources of income. 4. They are interested in leveraged or residual income, or they currently make a living via residual income-based activities. For example, insurance salespeople, bankers, real estate investors, website owners, etc. Many times, these categories overlap. Marketing 101 dictates that you define your audience before you set out to meet their needs. This is a key reason why there are far more .bombs than winning .coms, too many sites searching for a market. Each of the following 2 diagrams contains a step-by-step flow chart of the stages you would go through to acquire email addresses. The first opt-in list direct diagram illustrates how you will get leads directly as a result of your advertisement. The second, 2-step opt-in list, is basically the same procedure, but it allows you to make some money along the way. These serve as templates, and you can even use them to get paid simply for the act of acquiring the leads. Won't that be nice? Let's see how they work. By the way, before we review the templates, a word about spam. Spam is unsolicited email that has not been requested by the recipient. Never, 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 never spam. I cannot emphasize this strongly enough. Always get permission from the recipients of your message before you send the email. If you send to a list that you bought, obtain written permission from the list vendor as to the permission rights of the list. If the vendor will not provide that permission, don't do business with them. If someone voluntarily opts into your list, ensure that the autoresponder, or whatever other service you're using, provides an audit trail as to where, how and when that request came in. If you are using leads you got from, say, a speaking engagement, retain the written record of the request to be added to your list. And one last piece of CYA advice. If you get a listing of names and email addresses from an organization, for example, the membership list of a group for which you made a presentation, make sure you retain the permission letter or email message attached to the list. If someone goes to your information service provider and gets temporary amnesia about how you got their name, you just pull out the piece of paper that has permission on it. Some ISPs have become very strict, with little to zero tolerance. They can and will shut you down. So don't chance it. Get the permission. Lastly, make sure every message you send provides instructions, or preferably an automatic means, for the recipient to opt out of the list. If someone requests to be excluded, remove him from the list ASAP. Quick guide to building an opt-in list. Stage 1. In the first stage, you have identified a target audience. Let's stay with dog owners. I prefer Old English sheepdogs myself, but let's stay with the more generic category, dog owners. I've suggested a cumulative total of 3,000 dog owners that will be targeted in 3 different media. Obviously, there are far more than 3,000 dog owners out there, but we'll be conservative. Stage 2. Next, find places where these folks would normally be drawn to for information. Your own content-oriented site would be my favorite, or an e-zine that focuses on the needs of dog owners. You can also find numerous free places to advertise. Ruth, in Vestal, New York, has a website where she categorizes and catalogs all the e-zines that are available. She tells you who the readers are and the average number of readers. For $100, you can get a year's subscription to this site. As well, you want to optimize your own destination or homepage so that people can find you on the search engines. A great place to learn more about search engine placement is Robin Noble's and Susan O'Neill's Maximize Website Traffic, Build Website Traffic Fast and Free by Optimizing Search Engine Placement, or Frederick Marchini's book, Search Engine Positioning. Grow your website traffic by achieving top 10 search engine rankings. Again, we'll assume that the average monthly readership or visitors to each place is 1,000. Let's assume a click-through response rate of 1%, so that each location yields 10 prospects, for a total of 30. Stage 3. Here's where you really start leveraging your time. An autoresponder is nothing more than a sophisticated email address. Think of it as your automated electronic employee, working for you 24/7, 365. At predetermined times, the autoresponder automatically sends out your pre-formatted messages to people that have responded to ads, search engine inquiries, e-zine placements, website articles, referrals, etc. Let's say your advertisement was for a free canine-related newsletter you publish. If the respondent replies, they'll also receive a free report on the care and feeding of miniature, small, medium and large breed dogs. When they click, the autoresponder automatically sends the report as an email. Stage 4. One of two things also happens. The first might be that a web form pops up immediately to collect their name, address, telephone, email address and other qualifying information. A form is nothing more than an electronic version of a piece of paper where you gather information. For example, see the form I used to collect information on Business Opportunity Seekers Act. The second possibility is that the respondent is redirected to your own content-rich website, or even someone else's. This is a softer, direct approach because not only are they getting a free report, they also just discovered a great information-packed site to come back to. They get more bang for their click. At your website, they can browse around and read to their heart's delight on every conceivable topic related to dog owners. Here is also where they would fill out the same type of form mentioned above. Stage 5. The autoresponder collects, stores and puts into database fashion format every name that is submitted. That database then contains your opt-in list of names of like-minded people, in this case dog owners. The autoresponder also keeps track of when messages have been sent out and when to send any follow-up messages. Marketers know it takes somewhere between 7 to 10 communications with a prospective client before the prospect will buy. That's what the autoresponder does with those pre-formatted messages. The first message was the free report. You pre-program the autoresponder to send out another message in, say 3 days, then 5 days, then 2 days, then 7 days. This is what I call following up on a regular basis. In other words, don't make the delivery of the message an expected event. It's that follow-up that will generate profits. On a ratio of 3:1, send out 3 informational messages to 1 soft sell message. The soft sell message is primarily informational, but couched inside the message is some promotional content. For example, you might have sent out 3 messages about the grooming habits of various breeds. The 4th message might also be about grooming, but it suggests a site where they can go to get grooming tools. Maybe that's your site or an affiliate's. It's a soft sell, but one that educates as well. Be sure to include your name and email on each letter that is sent. In this way, you make yourself more accountable and earn the trust of those that are receiving your email. Permission-based email marketing. You now have a database of names of like-minded individuals. They've given you permission to stay in touch with them, so do that via email. This would be like the program above where you send out emails at a ratio of 3 informational messages to 1 informational message. And you would regularly feed them into the funnel of your website. See the last section in this chapter. Let's briefly review the 3 types of email marketing. 1. Direct email. Direct email involves sending a promotional message in the form of an email. It might be an announcement of a special offer, for example. 2. Retention email. Instead of promotional email designed only to encourage the recipient to take action, you might send out retention emails. These usually take the form of regular emails known as newsletters. A newsletter may carry promotional messages or advertisements, but will aim at developing a long-term impact on the readers. It should provide the readers with value, which means more than just sales messages. It should contain information that informs, entertains or otherwise benefits the readers. 3. Advertising in other people's emails. Instead of producing your own newsletter, you can find newsletters published by others and pay them to put your advertisement in the emails they send their subscribers.
Indeed. There are many email newsletters that are created for just this purpose, to sell advertising space to others. As people tire of getting sales messages via email, it's these quality communications that perhaps hold the most potential for the future. According to a 2001 study by New Century Communications and Adrelevance, the average costs per message were as follows. Permission-based direct email, 20 cents. Telemarketing, $1 to $3. Direct mail, 75 cents to $2. As you can see, permission-based direct email beats all other direct marketing vehicles hands down because there are no production, paper, or postage costs. InternetVise reported in 2002 that email marketing response rates outpaced direct mail 10 to 1. DoubleClick found in its 2002 survey that more than 88% of online consumers have made a purchase as a result of receiving email that they have requested. And, according to the Association for Interactive Marketing, 64% of surveyed marketers say that revenue has increased directly from transactions resulting from email usage. Scandinavian Airlines wanted to fill up some available seats during off-peak days during the holidays and had a great idea. For a special low fare of $149, SAS was offering a deal: fly out of the United States on a red-eye, land in Copenhagen the next morning, shop all day and board the plane that night. You snooze on the plane and wake up refreshed. They even gave a free shower voucher to use in the airport. So, how did they get the word out without spending a fortune, which would in essence nullify the inexpensive package? Simply put, email-based marketing. Or, better yet, viral marketing. Which is exactly what happened. For instance, after a friend received the offer in the email, she ran around telling all her friends about it and forwarded that email to about 60 people. When the email-based marketing piece launched to SAS's registered user database, along with a link to the online offer and ticket purchase available online, reservations started coming in 9 minutes later and the flight packages sold out less than 2 days later. Affiliate programs.
Okay, let's stay with our target audience of dog owners. So you log on to one of the search engines and enter the keywords, dog owner and affiliate program. Make sure you include the quotes. Up will pop numerous sites that cater to the interests of dog owners and have affiliate programs you can become a member of. I came up with 89 hits when I entered those words into the Google search engine. Affiliate programs are nothing more than referral-based marketing arrangements where you get paid to refer people to other sites. For example, if you referred your database of dog owners to a website that specialized in dog supplies, you would share in the proceeds of any resulting sales. Another affiliate example is provided by Amazon.com. If you see a button for them at a site that is not Amazon.com itself, chances are that other website owner participates in Amazon.com's affiliate program. So if you were to click on that merchant's Amazon.com button and bought a book or other merchandise, that referring merchant would share in the proceeds of the sale. You can also search for affiliate programs at sites that specialize in rating affiliate programs for profitability, as well as standings against other like websites and affiliate program directories. Here are some sites you may want to check out. If there's one common thread that runs through most successful affiliate websites, it's that each webmaster has a passion for their subject matter. The right affiliate program can turn a hobby website into something with a life all on its own. What could be better than being paid to do something you love to do? A prime example of this is the owner of the Flick Philosopher, which was launched in September 1997. The Flick Philosopher has original movie reviews and affiliate links. In order to derive income, each review contains direct links to the specific movie at real.com, so that readers can immediately purchase the film in DVD or videotape format, as well as movie soundtracks in CD format. Most reviews feature a host of relevant text links to other related movie reviews on the site, as well as to actor-specific links. The Flickphilus offer's biggest successes stem from special review themes. Reviews of television movies from the A&E, HBO, Showtime, and TNT networks provide content that's hard to find elsewhere. Mining the niches pays off. Affiliate links to Real.com's massive inventory allow readers to easily purchase made-for-TV movies, which might otherwise be hard to locate. Niche marketing. Just as it's absolutely vital to have a puzzle picture in place while solving a puzzle, carving a niche for your business is an absolute must for today's successful internet business. A niche can be defined as a small targeted and focused area of any business entity that offers a unique program or benefit, satisfying a common need of like-minded people. Identifying a niche requires a particular mindset. You can't come up with a niche in a flash until you really understand how to go about it. You can only come up with a well-defined niche by having the right attitude towards a concrete and clear objective. You need to go through a certain hierarchy in order to find your niche. For example, if you're targeting women in business, your hierarchy may well be drawn something like this. Women's health, pregnancy, nutritional requirement in pregnancy, semi-liquid food supplement, finally your product, with a clear and distinct benefit. Be as specific as possible. Put your entire force towards a single specific value-driven business model, rather than getting generalized and trying to sell everything under one roof. In simple terms, by narrowing your business focus, you'll effectively broaden sales, end up making more money this way. And in this way, you will establish yourself as an expert in your field. To be an expert, you don't necessarily need to have a lot of knowledge or expertise. Needless to say, you can get started right away with what you already know or enjoy doing in your spare time, and preferably have a passion for it too. Just try to be a little bit different than the rest. Once you have positioned yourself online as an expert in a specific niche, you will outgrow automatically into more related profitable areas. Your credibility in such areas will carry more weight than if you would attempt to offer everything under one roof approach. Another great benefit of having a narrow niche is the fact that visitors to your site will have a greater interest in what you offer. Why? Because your product or service is highly targeted to them, and you aim to solve their specific problem. What this means is your visitors are pre-qualified with a ready-to-buy attitude, i.e., they are almost already 50 to 60% convinced. The rest is your job. Make your website simple and attractive with a killer copy, and with useful content that further persuades them to make a purchase. It really makes no sense starting or running an internet business without identifying a niche. If you're really determined to get success on the net, this is the way to go. Do some positive brainstorming, relate different things around you trying to get into a specific niche, and add value. You will eventually come up with a great idea. And a great idea is the spark for a big explosion. One internet marketer started out online with a generalized marketing site that was lucky to get 500 visitors a month regardless of the amount of promotion. Then, he did an in-depth review of HTML compilers for potential ebook self-publishers, and the traffic increased substantially. So substantially, in fact, that he began working exclusively with ebook marketing and created. He then chose complementary affiliate programs for marketing ebooks, HTML compilers, pricing surveys like the new Make Your Price Sell, and other ebook-related programs, and all were much more successful at generating sales than from his previous site. Visitors increased from several hundred to almost 10,000 per month in the space of only a few months. The point I am trying to get across is that by analyzing your own site's statistics, you may notice that you are sitting on a potential gold mine without even realizing it. Which page on your site is getting the most visits? Does it happen to be a page giving away free ebooks or software? Take an honest look at your own site. Is it unique compared to many other sites out there? Do you have any original and helpful free content to attract visitors? What areas of your site are the most popular? Capitalize on those pages by featuring them or even creating separate domains with those target markets. Whether you will be catering to e-zine publishers, web designers, people wanting to lose weight, or even dog breeders, all can be excellent target markets to cater to. Another benefit to niche marketing is that you may end up being ranked high on search engines without much effort, since your pages will be specific as well as content-rich. To summarize, analyze site traffic. Pick your most popular topics and specialize in those areas by building a highly informative site around that specialty. Whether it is golfing, nutritional supplements, ebooks, babies, or even snorkeling, there are affiliate programs and books that you could sell on the side for extra income. Be an expert in a topic you love and know well, and then go for it. Your own website must act like a funnel. A funnel? Why are we talking about funnels? Let me explain by first looking at the definition of a funnel: a conical utensil having a small hole or narrow tube at the apex and used to channel the flow of a substance. Now, let's imagine that you have a funnel that is floating out there in internet space. With any of your internet marketing, you are trying to capture consumers and put them into your funnel. Of course, there is no real funnel, nor are you really capturing anyone. You are, however, doing all that you can do to capture email addresses and add them to your database. Once that database has been established, what are you going to do with the names? Send information and sell products. With the funnel concept, you start out small and move them down the funnel to larger and more profitable products. Do these products have to be your own? No. Consider affiliate products or products you have licensed from someone else. Once you get a consumer's email and get them to buy the first product, you use your autoresponder to send them 2 more informational pieces and then another product message. If the first item they purchased exceeded their expectations, then they are more likely to purchase another item from you. And so it goes, one item after another, until you have groupies that purchase just about anything you send their way. In fact, they may want to talk with you individually and see you as a guru. Consider Tony Robbins. He gets $1 million to be a personal coach. Now, I am not saying that you necessarily want to get as big as all that, but you can turn the marketing around so that you become the hunted rather than the hunter. The funnel will get people seeking you out for your skills and expertise. Another way to gain their trust, beyond providing exceptional information, is by giving a clear, no questions asked guarantee. Here's mine. You have an unconditional, lifetime, no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. You are never at risk. Beyond all of the internet techniques suggested in this chapter, there is simply your own website. And your website can be another avenue to gain emails to put into your funnel. Your site needs to be informative and be them focused. Your site can offer free stuff, which is an easy way to collect an email address and also provides an easy way for someone else to recommend your site to their friends. Hey, Joe, I got this free report about internet marketing techniques that is really great. Just go to and get a copy. Cha-ching, one more email into your funnel. By the way, referred customers are more likely to buy. Why? They aren't taking your word for it, but the word of someone they know and trust that has used your product. If this helped, give a thumbs up. If you loved being read, to subscribe. If you want to support Learn to Read business book, invest in a copy of How to Set Up Multiple Streams of Residual Income. Link is in the description below.